Howdy, it's Jace. I received a really great reminder lesson this week from a woman who has given me many, many amazing lessons throughout my life, my mom. She is a woman of wisdom and just really knows her stuff. She's got to be at least good gazillion years old spiritually. I mean, she's really awesome. Enough about my mom. So there's a lot going on around me right now that is that life stuff that happens that creates uncertainty and instability in some areas, the maybe a little extra pressure on some things, the fear that might come up, just that stuff that happens, that normal human stuff that occurs, and we can't control others. We can't control other people's choices and how those affect us. Those consequences land on us, all of that stuff. And that's the space I'm in right now. And I'm doing really well with it. I'm on top of everything. I'm in a lot of faith. Like I'm crushing it. I'm doing a really good job. Y'all would be proud. And yet, of course, I still feel all of those things. I'm a human and I have human emotions. And I was really experiencing some just like being down and a lot of things around that. And I was talking to my mom, and she reminded me that as adults, we can have that understanding that, oh, this is temporary. This makes sense that this is happening. Here's what I'm doing to resolve it, all in due time. Like, we can sit in knowledge and faith as adults. But there's that inner version of ourselves, that child within us, that can't do that. And kids don't do well with instability. That creates uncertainty. That creates fear. Because you have to remember, as a kid, you are 100% dependent on the adults around you. And stability equals survival to a child. That's why trauma is really present in childhood, because they're unpredictable environments or people. For a lot of us, we had addicts as parents. And of course, that creates instability and unsafe environments and all of that. And so she reminded me that though I'm taking care of the adult stuff and I'm rocking it, I also have to take care of that little kid inside of me, that inner child who needs to be reassured that even though there are some things that are changing and shifts going on, that she's safe and that she's cared for. I got this. You don't have to be an adult. You don't have to figure anything out. I'm the adult and I've got it covered. You're good. Like, you just have to be a kid and be loved. And I'll take care of the rest. And I'll tell you, when I did that, when I sat with my inner child and I had that conversation, the clouds, parted, my mood was up, my energy was up. I felt ready to take on the day and the situation. And just to keep on in those positive things I'm doing as an adult to move forward through this life stuff. And that little part of me that had been scared and sad and uncertain totally chilled out. So if you're in that space, you're taking care of the adult side, don't forget the kid side that lives within us, especially those of us that have gone through trauma and abuse, which most people with addiction have some of that in their background. That kiddo is in there and just needs reassurance. It can be as simple as just a quick conversation saying, I got this. Don't you worry. I got your back. I love you. You're cared for. You are safe. I am the adult now, and I'm going to take care of things. And see how it affects you. See if it is helpful to you in your next life situation, as that never seems to go away, which is great because then we'd be dead. So hooray, life and life situations. There you go. Just some things to consider. And that's it. That's going to be a short one. You can find me, jacedowney.com. And as always, don't settle for sober. It's just the beginning.